Alright, so we're going to break down how to beat the Spiral Abyss floor 6. So for the most part here, you just got to worry about your team composition, your team build. Make sure you have the right units in the right teams, and it'll make these runs 10 times easier. So as we can see here, Chamber 1 has a bunch of cryo units, and the second half, first half cryo, second half lots of pyro. That's the same with, Chamber 3, the cryo unit up here. Pyro is good against both cryo and electro. More pyro units in the second half, same as the Chamber 2. But generally speaking, we understand that we need to beat the cryo units in the first half and the pyro units in the second half. With that being said, I know my team is a little overpowered. It's been a while since I've done this. So I'll try my best to make it free to play friendly. Hopefully by this stage of the game you have one 5-star. We're going to use one 5-star in our lineup. I'll keep my best units out because it would just be overkill. And my units that I'm going to be using are going to be a little weak because they won't have the artifacts. But we'll still try it out. So we know that there is a bunch of cryo units in the first half. And there was a bunch of pyro units in the second half. So generally this is going to be the lineup. Now, with the rest of your team, you're just gonna have to kind of utilize either elemental resonance by putting, your carry with another pyro unit. Say Shanling's your carry, buffed by Bennett. And you want to spread your DPS. I have to put Official in the second half because my two best units, I'm gonna have to split them, split the DPS, so we have a chance to beat the floor. I will use my one 5-star. My 5-star choice will be Venti. Hopefully you guys have a 5-star. If not, your main character and Sucrose would be very good as a support unit here. Actually insane. Sucrose is underappreciated. And then for the last slot, the healer I had for this team at the time was Noelle. When Noelle shields and auto attacks, she heals the team. So I think that's perfect for her. For this team, I like having Fischl slot 1. Barbara is my healer here. Actually, no, I don't have Barbara there. Yeah, same concept for me on this team. I'll use the main character. This main character is pretty decent. Barbara will be the healer and very good against the pyro mages. And since Fischl is going to be carrying for the most part, along with the main character, I am going to choose to use Lisa to make Fischl a bit stronger. Could just use Kea here as well. It's not too bad. But yeah, I'm gonna pretty much have these two carry the teams. Hopefully you guys can build the best team comp. That will make your runs so much easier, I promise. You can have better units than me, but if you're not, lining them up properly, you're gonna struggle. So the first card I choose is one that's gonna affect the whole floor because, it's the start of the entire floor. You want those kind of cards to help you out. Alright, so I already made a mistake. I'm gonna use Venti to bring them all together. The best gameplay, best play style is to kind of clump everyone up, right? And layer your abilities. Use Bennett's ult here as well. A little more layering. Third, your priority in these fights. Also, Noelle's good here because she can pop the flowers and it'll stop the flowers from shooting. Noelle is really underappreciated, honestly. And when range units spawn, you kind of want to just sprint at them because they don't want to fight and they're just hiding. The melee units will walk to you. I'm getting lit up by the flower because we didn't stop it, but it's cool. Strong ability. Now the flower is really annoying, so I just kind of want to get rid of him. Use Venti ult here again. And if you don't have Venti, main character would be fine here. Sucrose would be preferred. You have Sucrose there. I know Venti's a little overpowered, so I won't try to use his ability that much. See if you guys can emulate it. In case you don't have it. Another Bennett ult. Also, my Shanling is Constellation 6. So she drops those peppers on the floor. Oh no, no, that's from the talent. I will try to do this without picking up the peppers because I know at this stage of the game you guys probably won't have that yet. I won't utilize that talent just to make it seem a little more free-to-play friendly. Fortunately, I was speedrunning this game, so I wasn't able to showcase how to do it with the free-to-play units. Not even free-to-play, just like more friendly for cheaper players that don't want to spend much money. Oh yeah, the units are getting hurt, so pop the Noelle shield and just start autoing. Get that health up. If you don't have a second healer, which is pretty rare because all the healers in this game are 5 stars, I say you invest in Noelle. Noelle is fire. Bennett works too, but Bennett needs to be at least C1, I believe. And she's really good at destroying the flowers, popping those shields. I think Bennett can too. Alright, not bad, not bad. I don't want to use Ventiel too much there, but kind of had to. Over this team, kind of the same concepts. Literally the same game plan you got to do with every enemy you play against in these floors. Range units don't move, they stand in place. It's best that you try to get to them, even these little casters. Gonna pop Lisa ult, even though she's level 2. Her ult going off won't be bad. Really helps out. Also try to use the main character a little more in this run. Because everyone has a main character, right? It's gonna be a little delayed of a run, though. So Barber's really good for that. Pop that, you ain't getting nothing. Actually gonna use my official here. Official is just too good into these pyro units. Mixing in Barber as well. He's gonna pop there. I don't think I'm gonna stop it in time. Now I think everyone's Barber should be able to stop that ability. If you don't one-shot it, I think it's gonna take like what, 2 autos? Not too bad. It's actually so good in the second half. Or in the second team. The same thing, I'm personally prioritizing the range units. You know, my bird's going in on the flower over here, so you pop that again. Flower is annoying, but this guy also heals. I'm gonna attack a bit with Barbara to heal official. And now that the range units are out, we can finally get rid of this annoying flower. Another flower over here too, nice. Flower's insanely tinky. Deceptively tinky. Maybe I can knock him off that. Pop that so it doesn't go off. Knock them off, nice. Mixing in water, electro, and fire, they just like take a bunch of damage. I'm just gonna keep damaging. So Lisa ulting because it's up, why not? I should have probably taken main character as a Nemo here, because I think the main character is better as a Nemo in early stages of the game. The GLMC is not bad either too though. But the swirl damage and the buff you get from that can really help clear these floors. Same thing, use your electro and your water. If you don't have official, Lisa works fine. What's the other guy's name? Actually pretty good as well. Razor? Razor's insane, there you go. I really actually. What does Lisa's E do? Not entirely sure. Keep attacking. Official's ult is up. Gonna wombo him. I think that, yep, he's attacking. Let Oz put in damage. Now Oz is gone. Summon him again, because that was the one for my ult. So yeah, I did 3-star. So, you know, your team, if you're still stuck at this, your team's probably going to be a little bit weaker than mine. But the 2-star, pretty much playing like that, you'll probably at least 2-star. That's your ideal goal right now for this floor at least. It's pretty easy to 2-star every single level. So now once again, I like taking the offensive card. But if the team with Noelle is kind of beat up, you can take this card. It does kind of help. But if your team is healthy enough, go ahead and take the floor buff once again. Preferably the offensive floor buff, so you won't struggle with time as much. Same exact game plan. Go to the melees. Hunt the melees down. Hunt them down. Get a shield and get some autos off so we get some heals. Alright, we're just gonna keep running. Just keep on running. I'm gonna get our Venti ult off here. Didn't layer it very well, unfortunately. My game feels kind of laggy now. Same thing, we're ulting. Hopefully we can run over you in time. That ult was a little bad. When you have your shield and your ult with Noelle, that's when you really start healing. Get off a lot of damage and big heals. Now these guys is also your priority, especially if you pop your shield. We'll ult for this too. And whenever your Sucrose ult or your Venti ult or your MC ult is going off here, you just want to help. I'm just gonna let them dash around like idiots. Keep hunting the team. The range units, I should say. You get some big heals off this too. Okay, so now they're here fighting me, so it would be a really good time to Noelle ult. Focus the lower target as well, always. Will eventually die to my ults. Another one spawn. Wow, a lot of them kind of spawn. Or it probably gets a little tough. But yeah, Noelle's EQ pop. Perfect, man. It's so nice. Let them throw their shit. And a Bennett ult here. Fighting the Bennett ult so you get the buff. Of course you don't need Bennett. It's just he's just a support. But so these guys can get pretty tough. I suggest just kiting them out. Trying to fight one at a time. Dodging their abilities. Most of their abilities are kind of easy to dodge and fight when your shield is up. Wow, Noelle's so good. I want to invest more into her, to be honest. Dodge that, because that will shred your shield. You don't want your shield to instantly die. Be able to finish him off. The first half of that can get kind of tough with the axe guys, and you're going to have to kite them out a lot. I don't remember second floor. Is this just a big army as well? I think so. I'm going to lead with my ults here. That was not a good layering of abilities. It's very counterproductive. But yeah, this is a free ass half with water and electro. And now we use this ult. If you're struggling to stay alive though, you can just kite them out. Okay, so now these guys show up. This is the problem. They do pull you away with their abilities. Kind of want to focus them. Range units are always terrible or always annoying. I'm getting sucked in and I can't move. Oh, I can't even get there. I was trying to use Fish Ult to move. Nice, so just keep kiting out. This one's not too bad because there's no melee units running at you like a monkey. I have to switch quick because my Lisa is level 2 and we'll get one-shotted there if I don't switch fast enough. That was a terrible ability. Try to just utilize a lot of Barbara here. Because I don't want to over damage it. I don't want to make this look a little realistic. No! Oh, I thought that one hit me. I'm gonna ult here too. I feel like I'm taking a lot of damage right now. He's annoying, but there's a lot of archers over here, and we want to get away from those slimes because they're starting to give us some trouble. Yeah, I'm getting CC chained. That's not good. Okay. Stupid range units. More and more range units. They're all giving us trouble. She's starting to take a lot of damage, so I'm gonna ult with her, and then we're gonna auto attack a lot with Barbara. Let Oz do damage and heal with Barbara. I'm gonna go in and try to ult with Lisa. Nice layering. And now that Oz is gone, we want to resummon him. Go into the back line like this. Because they are very annoying to fight against. Keep kiting. Keep dodging. Last couple units here. Kill that guy so we don't have to deal with his annoying thing. Oh, double electro. Double electro really helps. If you have double water too, it's actually just as good. I'm gonna ult just for time's sake. Wait, we have to hit 3 minutes, huh? Wow, so we barely hit 3 minutes. But if I can hit 3 minutes with, you know, spamming Barbara for the most part, you really want to be attacking a lot with your DPS. I attacked a lot with Barbara just to like not super outclass it with my level of units. You guys should be able to hit 3 minutes. If your problem is damage though, you might have to work on some artifacts. But Mona would be great there too. But once again, now it's the last chamber, so you can really get any card. Take this if you're Noel team or your first team is struggling. But if you want to speed run and try to get even more buffs to do more damage, I usually choose that one. The dog barking outside. I'm pretty sure my mic is catching it. I just realized. Okay, so Venti ult to clump them up, but if you don't have Venti ult, just run to the main genus like we've been doing. But yeah, this half is much easier. Maybe I should have done it without Venti ulting. Oh, that's what makes it hard, okay. I was like, that's it? I don't remember it being this easy. But yeah, you're just gonna have to play against this guy a few times to kind of understand his moveset. Call him Malphite, I don't really know his real name. But Malphite does get kind of tough to fight against. Once you know his movesets, it's not that bad. Now the abilities are coming up. I'm gonna use them all. Well shield, just dodge everything. Try to bring him to your Shanling Bear if you can. Okay, we tacked enough with Shanling, we have ult now, huge. Venti's ult doesn't really do much here, but we'll still do anyways. And Noel's ult hits, nice. Now we're chunking. He is in the Venti ult too, actually. Push him into it. Bennett ult, and you want to pretty much fight in this. Using Shanling. Could be attacking here with your other DPS if you don't have Noel, or if your Noel's not strong enough. Honestly, attacking him a lot with Shanling isn't bad either. Oh, whoops. Because you do get your ult faster. And having ult on reset is pretty crucial. But I know I was decent enough. She's level 55, I believe. Nice. Not bad. So right there, if you don't have Venti ult, you could use a Sucrose ult. It'll clump them up together. But yeah, generally they're all pretty close to each other anyways. Alright, so second half. Right here, I like to prioritize the mage. Use Barbara and pretty much shit on this mage as fast as you can. And then start getting your abilities out. The charge shot wouldn't be bad. I think I wasted my crow. That was my problem here. Don't want to waste your ability when his shield is still up. I'm attacking the wrong unit as well. Okay, so shield's down, ults are up, good layering. We're gonna finish Yeah, Mona would be crazy on this. I would love to have Mona. Barbara actually gets a lot of damage now because there's so many fire units. Can't even imagine. Yeah, Nemo would be so much better in these fights. Gonna dodge that. Same thing. We see a Mr. Mage. Barbara spam, pop that shield, then unload on him. Now we have the ult. Focus all your DPS on him. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Ooh. There's 3 of them that spawn? I actually didn't remember that. It's been so long since I've done this. I think if you charge, nope, it doesn't make a difference. Just kidding. Now we got him down. We're gonna use all our ults, all our abilities, keep him in the Lisa ults. I'm back in. Why does he keep moving out? I think my bird's up too. Super electrocute him. Throw some water on him. And there you go. A 3-starred. Yeah, not too bad. That's just how, you guys can't completely emulate my team. Sorry about that. It's the best I can do. I tried my best to handicap my team a little bit. So for the most part, and I'm clearly over leveled. It's been a while since I've done this, so yeah, just work on team building. If your DPS is lacking, put the same element in that party because this floor kind of allows you to. All you really need is Barbara, Electra in the second half, and just your best units in the first half to get off a lot of damage with hopefully like a healer like Noel. If you have Jean though or Chi-Chi, you're chilling. But yeah, good luck. This is the best I can do to try and make it free to play friendly. Hopefully you guys have a good Noel, and if you don't have Venti, a good Sucrose. That is what that's all I can really see. Alright, peace out, good luck.